live in the YouTube pipe smoking community. That is y'all. Oh man. Right now, according to my thermometer, it is 48 degrees here in Tulsa. With the wind blowing from the south, making it feel like it's in the mid 30s. Not bad. We're going to wake up tomorrow morning in the 40s, and about lunchtime or so, maybe a little bit before, a cold front's going to come through. And by the time we go home, it'll be about 20. And the possibility of some light snow, maybe some sleet. Oh, joy. The housekeeping, unless you're across the pond and for Brother Steven and Brother Tim, the housework, I have the naked cob. This looks a little different than the last time you saw it. I've been talking to Smokey Mo, and he's got one that he took some sandpaper to and sanded all the rough off of it. Took a torch lighter and torched it, and then put some coconut oil on it. I haven't put the oil on here yet. I'm not really through sanding, I don't think. But I got tired of feeling all the rough edges. It's great pipe. Awesome pipe. I just got tired of feeling the rough edges on this pipe. And what I had available was some nail files. Some of those cheap throwaway nail files. You know, for your fingernails. So I started doing that, rubbing, sanding this with those. Because my garage is a complete disaster and I cannot get to my sandpaper. And I take that back. There is some sandpaper I can get to, but I don't want to put any 60 grit on this. I want to put something a lot finer. So once I can get to the sandpaper, I'm going to sand this down a little bit more, maybe retorch it. Maybe not torch it. I don't know. I'm still... Oh, sorry. Looking at... I've got my phone attached to my rearview mirror in the Jeep, and I looked over, and in the rearview mirror there was something running that way. I seriously doubt that you can see it through the back window, but I'm hoping that was a squirrel. Because around here we occasionally get families of skunks. And these little kitty cats with the black stripe down the back think that they're kitty cats and occasionally want to come up and want to play. I hope that was a squirrel. Like I said, I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw something running. It was too small to be a coyote, and occasionally we've got those out here. Back to, speaking of squirrel, back to where I was. So I'm going to re-sand this down as soon as I can find my sandpaper. And probably redo it a little bit and put some coconut oil on there. And melt some of that down and put that on there. Let that soak in. Great pipe. The reason for the... Oh, I ought to say what I'm chooching. After I've gone on 4 minutes. John Bull Royal English. Yeah, there you can see it. John Bull Royal English. I've been chooching on this for a little while. Really like it. It's a pretty decent English blend. The purpose of the video is last night, let me back up. The purpose of the video, I need more coffee. the precursor to the video is Tuesday, Monday. I don't even know what day this is. This is Wednesday. Okay, Monday I had a box opening. I didn't record it because it's another purchase I made from Smoking Pipes, and had the 4 blends come in. I got some Bob's Chocolate Flake. I tried a bowl of that. That is interesting. I might go into further detail in another video, but that was interesting. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I liked it. It was interesting. One of the other blends in there. In fact, I'll just do a video later tonight on what I did get. One of the blends I got was Pease's Quiet Nights. And I got out my Dagner Cobb, and I had a bowl of that. Oh, holy cow. I've been told that if you can't get a hold of one of the, and it's one of the Esoterica blends. I've not had any of them, so, but I've been told if you can't get a hold of one of those Esoterica blends, that the GLP's Quiet Nights is a very close second. I had that last night. Man. Let me just say this to the YouTube pipe community right now. I'm a super nice guy. You won't like it. It is horrible. You won't like it at all. If you want, just pack up all of your GLP's Quiet Nights, put it into boxes, and ship it to me. I will be the guy who falls on the sword, because, GLP's spent all this time and effort to make this blend and package it and ship it out. And, these stores took the time and effort to put it on their shelves and to sell it. I will be the fall guy who has to smoke all this stuff up. I mean, somebody has to do it, so it might as well be me. So just go ahead, get all your GLP's blends, the Quiet Nights, put them in boxes and ship them to me. I'll be the guy. I'll take that fall for you, so you don't have to worry about smoking or chewing that horrible tobacco. Oh, holy cow, Batman. I've been chewing on, like I said, I've been chewing on this John Bull. I like the cheaper blends. I think they get overlooked, but holy cow. If I would have tried that as one of my first blends whenever I first got into pipe smoking, my cellar would look completely different than it does today. It would be completely different. I wouldn't have, of course, my stock of Virginias and the Vapors is going away, but my stock of aromatics may not be where it is today. My cellar, that shelf that's normally behind me in my videos would probably be full of GLP's Quiet Nights. It was awesome. I sat there and chewed on that bowl for a while. Slow smoked it. I didn't want it to end, and when it did, there was almost nothing left in the bowl. I mean, just a little bit of ash, and that was it. It is not often that whenever you get through with a bowl that you are sad that bowl is through. And I was sad that bowl was done. I enjoyed that bowl so much. And I don't think I've ever said that about a blend of tobacco, that I was sad that that bowl was over. I only ordered 110 of it, to see if I would like it. I'm going to order more, most definitely. For those of you that for whatever reason don't like it, you're missing out, I think. But it was an awesome blend. The back to the blend I was talking about earlier with the Bob's Chocolate Flake. And I don't have my notes in front of me. I'll do a video on it later. But the Bob's Chocolate Flake, I put it in. I got up my OMS pipe, and I put maybe a half a flake in, 3/4 of a flake, whatever would fit in there. And that bowl lasted an hour and a half, 2 hours ish. I mean, it lasted a long time. I didn't let it dry. As soon as I got the package, I opened it up and threw in about 3/4 of a flake. I didn't let it dry. I had to relight a couple times, but once it lit, it finally caught, and it was an interesting smoke. It was different. But the Pease Quiet Nights, of course, I haven't tried the other two blends that I ordered, which I'll do a video on later. But that proverbial question of if you were stranded on an island and you could only have one blend of tobacco, that would be it. That would be it. Like I said a little bit earlier, if I would have tried that earlier in my pipe smoking career, my cellar would look completely different than it does today. Guarantee it. Hey, I've rambled on about 12 minutes about a blend I'm sure that every one of y'all out there have had. So I'm going to get off here, and I've got to go to work. I need more coffee. I'll see y'all later. Bye.